Okay, y'all, how you doing? Doug here, Doug Mystic Eye on Board Game Geek, doing another episode of Prison Outbreak, Zombicide, Season 2. We have our characters Rick, Gary, Ivy, Leah, and Akil trying to escape this prison. We have found the keys to the door that will open to the outer area of the prison, and now we got to keep moving as quickly as possible. There is a massive toxic abomination mingled in amongst our characters, and we have to do something about that as quickly as possible. So let's get right to it. We're going to start our player turn, and our first player up is going to be the awesome Gary, who is also quite slippery. So let's go to him and see what we need to do. So here's Gary right here, guys. You can see he's almost in the orange space there. He's got a shotgun and a fire axe. I think for his turn he's going to shoot behind him and try and kill a runner, and then since he's slippery we're going to move. We're going to keep running and gunning with him. But let's go to the table and see how he does that. Unfortunately, he's the only one that is slippery in this space, so it's going to cost the other two survivors 2 moves to get out of there. So he's going to shoot back into here for 2 dice with his shotgun. He needs a 4 or better. I'm not going to waste a lot of shots with him. If he gets him in the first one, great. If he doesn't, he's moving. So because there's a fatty in there where he's the only one that can kill it. So let's go to the dice bowl. Okay, guys, here we go. Oh, man. Boom, he missed. Okay, so let's go back to the table. That was a total utter waste of time. Okay, so here he goes. He's going to go 1, that's 2, that's his second action. His third action is going to be to shoot her. Again, he's got 2 dice with his shotgun. Hopefully we'll clear that out so the guys can move through. Frightening having this big giant abomination on our behinds, but we'll be okay. Okay, let's roll our dice and hope that, yeah, 2 hits. Awesome. Wait. Yeah, with the shotgun. So he killed this fatty there, just a regular fatty. That puts him up. He's 1 point away from the orange zone, which is not great. I'm sorry, I'm just fixing some tiles here. They got a little out of place. Okay, and that, let me see, 1, he shot, moved for 1, shot, that's 3. He's got 1 more action. We might as well keep him moving. He's the one with the key, so he's going to go here. Now, let's go on to, from there we got Ivy next. Okay, Ivy needs 2 points to get out of that space. So here's what we're going to do with her. Okay, here's our spot right here now. Here's Ivy. Now, she's going to take 2 points to move here. And then, with her rifle, she's going to shoot back into this space because that runner can get all the way to here. Next turn, we got players that are well. We could all keep moving too, because she can go. That was 2, so there's 2 to move here. So she go 3, 4, or 3 and search. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Okay, so she's gonna move there. We're gonna keep moving. I don't know if you see where she went. Yeah, you can see her up there on the top part of the screen. And the next thing she's going to do is search for a item in there. They're rummaging around. She's with Gary. Let's see what she gets. Okay, let me shuffle that. I gotta get the card deck out here. Okay, let's see what she gets, guys. Boom. A fire axe. That did not do her 1 bit of good, but she'll put it in her hands anyway. I think she'll take this opportunity to ditch the nightstick. Well, it's the fire axe does 2 points of damage. Might be more useful later. So we'll keep the fire axe. And that's going to then end her turn. Now we're going to move on to little Leah with her chainsaw, clawed hammer. She doesn't have any weapons that she can use. So the first thing she's going to do, now remember, you can see her, she's right here. First thing she's going to do is search as well. Now let's see what she gets. She got a flashlight. That helps her with searching. Unfortunately, she's got her inventory's full. She's got 1 more space behind there for her stuff. So she's got a flashlight, a claw hammer, a chainsaw, and a wakizashi. Then for her next action, she's going to move 1 up here, and then for her final action, just because it makes more sense, she's going to trade with Ivy and give Ivy the wakizashi. Because if Ivy then wants to go into melee, she's got a katana and wakizashi. Then Leah will take the fire axe. I'll show you what their player cards look like at the end of it. She's going to put that in her reserve because she has the claw hammer in the other hand right now. Well, maybe the fire axe will be better. We'll see. She's got the chainsaw. So that was 1, 2, 3. So she's got 1 more action. I guess we'll move her forward. Well, We'll keep her here in case we have to shoot back into the room behind there. Well, she can't shoot anyway. She'll just move up. One more. Okay, now we got a Keel next. What does he got for weapons? He's got a sawed-off shotgun and 2 hatchets. He can't really do anything. So again, we're going to search that room. We're really trying to find something useful here that can take out the abomination that's chasing us. A clawed hammer. That's not useful. His items are full. He's going to simply discard that. Everything he has is better right now. And then for his second action, let's see, you can make sure he's clearly in the picture. Yep, right there. He's going to go 1, that's 2, 3, 4. Well, let's keep them together. Well, we're all meeting here, so he's going to go 4 to there. That's where they're all trying to get to. Okay, and then lastly, we have Rick, who's in the space with the abomination still. Looks like we're going to be able to run away from the abomination. It really depends on what ends up ahead of us in the rooms that we're about to go into. We're going to have a lot to fight heading into there. I also don't want to keep killing things, because if we do, we'll end up in the orange zone when those spawn. Bad idea. Anyway, he's going to move for 2 points to here, 3 points to there, and search. He'll search in that room. So that puts 3 characters back there to deal with runners that come into that space. He got a chainsaw. Okay, well that is better than, well, let me see, he's got gasoline, a rifle, he can keep the chainsaw. I think he'll put the rifle in reserve and keep, so now he's got, here's what he's got equipped. He's got automatic shotgun, a rifle, and he's got the chainsaw and the automatic shotgun equipped right now. I'll show you their cards at the end of the turn. And that is going to mark the end of the player turns. Now we got to do some zombie moving. Okay, here we are. So we'll start in the front. He's leading the charge. Roar. Of course, you can't get to him now, but look what happens here. Boom, boom. Now here's something I forgot to anticipate. This guy now becomes this guy. There's zombies in his space, and they become toxic. This one here goes 1, 2. All these noise markers are gone. Right now we're just running, hoping to get farther in. I'm going to refresh you on our objectives too, so I can show you why I'm making them run away so quickly. This group here does not have a runner with it, so they're all just going to move up 1. They're in pursuit. This could pile up behind them if we're not careful, but these guys move all up. These guys move up. Same here. These ones move 2 to there. These ones move 3 to here. Now let's do our spawns. We got some zombie spawns going on. Won't be too bad because they're all behind us right now until we activate another gate. Okay, so we're going to have 2 toxic fatties coming out of the first zone. If I'm going to have that happen, this is the time and the place. They're coming out here. They're so far away, the odds are they're not going to be able to get to us. The fear that I have is that we'll run out of miniatures, and then they'll start getting extra activations to catch up to us, which can also happen. So there's 4 toxic zombies there. So our, oh yeah, I'm sorry, they're not toxic. My bad. Those are the other kind, the berserkers. So we need 2 berserkers in this space. Boom, boom. There's two regular walkers for them, and 2 more berserker walkers here. Again, same issue. We run out of figures. We might have some problems. Okay, the next spot here. Yeah, wait, that's right. Okay, next spot, all fatties get an extra turn. Man, okay, so now Akil gets to go again. That doesn't matter. He can't really do anything. Well, I guess he could go 1, 2, take a shot at that zombie there. Why not? He's one of the ones with the least experience points, so it's not too bad for him to do that. He's going to take a shot with his shotgun into that space. He can't do anything to the berserker, but he's got 3 dice, so let's do that. Why not? Says he can't get through that door without Gary, who would have taken off without him. But we're going to get 3 dice with his sawed-off. Sorry, 2 dice with a 3 or better. Boom! So we kill this runner that's in there. Akil kills the runner. Yay, Akil! Looks like he's at 15 now too, so he's getting up there. Okay, let's go back to the board. Okay, so that was 1, 2, 3 he shot, and 4 he'll move back. Put a noise token here, not that it matters. And then we got all the fatties activate. That was for this spawn point. So this guy moves up 1. As we come through here, this guy moves up 1. He moves up 1 as well. And so does he. So that wasn't too terribly bad because there really wasn't anything in our way. Then we got one more spawn point left to do, the white spawn point. Let's see what happens there. We got 2 regular old, well, not regular old, but 2 Berserker Walkers there. We got plenty of Berserker Walker figures left, and we've killed some, so we're okay. These are going to appear here. Okay, that ends the zombie turn. Now let's go back around to our player turns, and it will start with Ivy. But first, I did promise you I'd quickly give you an update on the character cards. Okay, here's where we're at. No one's damaged. Everybody's got quite a full inventory. Ivy is, she's just, the sad thing is we're going to get kind of blocked because Gary was first last time. He's going to be last this time, and he's the one with the key to the door. So I assume since he picked it up, he's going to have to keep with the key. Of course, he could just hand it off to Ivy. They could do a trade right now and give her the key, and then she could move up and open the door. But do we want to open the door yet? Kind of want to gather there first, so I don't think we do anyway. But so, and we still got some searching to do. So there's the cards anyway. That's what everybody looks like. Soak it all in. Now we'll go back and do Ivy's search. All the characters are right up in this area, but here's Ivy. And so she's going to take some time to rummage around. Gary and Rick are telling her to get a move on because the abomination's right behind them. She found bottles of water. Those are useless in this scenario, so she will just drop them. Okay, and then for her second action, she will move to here, and third action, she'll move to here and she'll wait. We're going to open the door with everybody in the one room next turn, so we can blast everything that's in there as quickly as possible. That is Ivy. So next we have Leah. Now Leah is going to search as well, even though, and she's got a flashlight. So with the flashlight, she gets to pick 1 extra card when searching. And she gets to, this card is effective even if in reserve yet. So she just gets to look at, she gets to pull 2 cards and see what she gets. She only gets to keep 1 of them though. Canned food and water, both completely useless in this scenario. So she dumps them. At least we're getting rid of some useless cards, right? Okay, for her next action, she's just going to move to the door. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, right there to the door. And wait. Yeah, it seems wasteful, but I want everybody in that room. Well, there's 2 people there. She's got a melee weapon. Do we? And it's Leah. Remember, Leah busted open the door last time and caused a ruckus. You want to do it? No, she's going to wait. She's going to wait. Let's not make too many mistakes, right? Well, what's it going to do? We're going to populate, but there could be runners. Man, we could get overwhelmed on both sides if we're not careful. Okay, she's going to stop there. We're going to be 2 spaces ahead of the abomination. We're okay. Okay, next up from Leah is going to be Akil. He is going to search, and then he's going to move into that room with them. So everybody's going to get to search this turn. Meat Cleaver, 1. Hey, this is actually better than... It only gets 1 dice. He's still got a reserve card. He's going to replace the hatchet with this because it does the same. It has the same stats as that 1 hatchet. He'll put the other hatchet in his reserve, and he'll keep the meat cleaver out because it does 2 points of damage, so it can kill an abomination, or sorry, a fatty. So for his next action, he's going to move here. That's going to end his turn. We're all piling in that room together, so Gary can open the door. Then after Keel, we have Rick. Rick is, of course, going to search, trying to find a bottle for his gasoline. Maybe we can kill the abomination if we're lucky. We do not, but we do find a sawed-off, which he's going to take. He'll drop the plenty of ammo because that's for a pistol, and that way, if he gets into the space with Akil can use both shotguns as dual wield, which means he'll have lots of actions, lots of ability to do things then. And then we go 1, 2. And he's in the room. So all we're really waiting for is Gary at this point. And Gary was the one that went first in this. So, or was it Ivy? Was it Ivy? I'm trying to remember. Yeah, Gary went first last time, didn't he? Yeah, it was Ivy, right? I think Gary goes last in this one. Yeah. Yeah, we got Ivy, Leah, Akil, Rick, and then Gary. Because Gary, he's 1 point away. That's right. Last turn, okay, yeah. So anyway, Gary will search 2. I hope I did that right. I hope I didn't give him an extra turn. We'll see. Oh, great. A zombie appeared in his space. That's not too much trouble for Gary. He's pretty tough. So the zombie appears there with him. I'm not going to bother taking to the screen. He does have a fire axe. He's going to take his second action to use the fire axe on the zombie, see if he can kill it. Or actually, he's slippery. He's going to move 1 here, so he's not in his space for his second action. For his third action, he's going to shoot his shotgun. He missed. So, and for his fourth action, he's shooting again. He hit and killed the zombie as he was coming back into the room. Okay, that's it for the players, guys. Now let's back up and look at some zombie movement. Okay, zombies moving. We'll just start up in the front. The abomination is charging down the hallway. This runner joins him and becomes a toxic runner. This fatty moves up here. All of these, no runners in here. Luckily, all these move there. These move here. There's a big mob coming up here. I'm just moving them up. There's 2 runners that are going here. Did I miss any runners? No? Okay. And this group will go here. This group will go here. Now let's do our spawns. This is, I'm glad we didn't open this door. This could have been bad for us. But anyway, let's look at our first spawn here. It's going to be all walkers gain an extra turn. Okay, that's not terrible for us. First, Akil gets to go. I don't know if that does a darn bit of good. Well, he's going to do the same thing as before. He can move up here. We'll take a shot with him with his sawed off. He rolls 2 dice. He needs a 3. He got 1 3 and killed this guy. Boom. And that puts him up to, looks like, 16. So he's doing all right. And then all the walkers, we've got to move all the walkers. So now remember, it's just regular walkers that move in this case. So all these go here. All these guys move up to here. And that's it. So the next, that was our first spawn point here. Our second spawn point is going to spawn 2 toxic fatties. Now we got the 2 toxic fatties out. They're going here. So, and we do definitely need to keep killing, that's for sure. But my fear is that we're going to run out of miniatures and then they'll start double activating because I'm not using the extra miniatures from the base game. Even though I have extra miniatures anyway, but that's, I don't know if you can see that. They're right there. Okay, now we got the one last spawn point to go, and it's going to be 3 regular walkers. Not too bad. So that is going to end our session for today. So thanks so much for watching. We are closing in. So I'm going to give you a board overview to end this session, and you'll see the plight that we're in and what we have to face next. Okay, well here's all the characters. So see this room here. This is a rotating room. It means we have to rotate it like that to be able to get through it. Okay, right now it's sealed. So, you know, I could have opened that door. I was only going to spawn 2 rooms. Anyway, we have to activate this switch. This is a 5 experience point switch here as well. When we activate this switch, this door will turn open. Okay? Now, here's the problem. When that happens, come way down here. This spawn point is then active. An alarm goes off, and zombies start pouring through this way. We're about to hit the orange zone. So, if you thought we had faced a couple of rough spots before, just wait, because the next thing we have to do after opening that, we're going to populate all of these rooms. They're all open because this door is open. And then we have to get to here and flip that switch to open this door. That doesn't end things for us there. After that, just pan it up a little bit, we have to get out using the vehicles. So we're going to have to run back down the street here with zombies pouring in, get in these cars and try and barrel through the zombies to get to this exit. That's going to probably be the easiest part of doing this. The hardest part is going to be when we open the store, and we've already had, I don't know how many activations, but, well, several probably by the time we get from here to here, and there will be a bunch in the street already. And then when we activate this purple one, take us another turn to get up there. Man, it's going to be rough, guys. It's going to be interesting. And we'll be in the orange zone by then. So, anyway, that is the situation that we have currently. Not the best or most ideal, but we'll be okay. We've managed so far. No one's taken any damage up to this point. But I have my suspicion is that that's going to end. We still are being chased by an abomination that we cannot kill. So, See you next time, guys, and I hope you enjoyed this playthrough. We'll continue on. We're getting close to, well, probably about halfway through at this point, maybe a little more. Getting close. See you soon.